Nick Vujicic is a Christian motivational speaker and author who was born without arms and legs due to a rare genetic condition called tetraamelia syndrome. Despite the struggles he has faced since birth, Nick has found hope and purpose in his faith in God and has become an inspiring example of resilience and perseverance. Since his childhood, Nick has had to deal with the challenge of carrying out daily tasks without the help of his limbs. However, he learned to use his feet to write, type, swim, play golf, and even play the drums. At age 17, Nick had a life-changing encounter with God, giving him hope and purpose to overcome his challenges and help others find the same hope. Today, Nick is known around the world for his inspiring talks on motivation, self-improvement, and faith in God. He is also the author of several books, including Life Without Limits, which became an international bestseller. On his life journey, Nick Vujicic is an example that it is possible to find hope and purpose, regardless of circumstances, through faith and perseverance. Nick was born in Melbourne, Australia in 1982 without arms or legs. His mother, Dushka, and father, Boris, were shocked to discover his condition. Nick was diagnosed with tetraamelia syndrome, an extremely rare disease that only affects a few people worldwide. During his childhood and adolescence, Nick faced many difficulties because of his physical disability. He had to learn to do everything without the help of his limbs, such as dressing, feeding, and getting around. In addition, he had to deal with bullying at school and the feeling of inadequacy in front of his peers. Nick also faced moments of depression and despair, questioning why he was born without limbs. However, he always sought to overcome his limitations and find ways to be independent and useful to society. Finding hope and purpose in your faith in God. How Nick discovered his faith in God and how it changed his life. The importance of faith for Nick in his journey of finding hope and purpose. At age 17, Nick had an encounter with God that changed his life. He felt the presence of God and his faith was strengthened. Nick realized that his condition was not a curse, but a blessing that would allow him to be an inspiring example of resilience and perseverance. His faith in God gave Nick the hope and purpose he needed to overcome his struggles and help others find the same hope. He began sharing his life story with others and encouraging them to never give up on their dreams. Nick has also become a youth leader at his church and has traveled the world as a Christian motivational speaker, inspiring millions of people to overcome their struggles and find hope in God. Nick is a Christian motivational speaker. How Nick became a Christian motivational speaker and how he helps people find hope and purpose in their own lives. An account of some of Nick's inspiring talks and their impact on people around the world. Nick became a Christian motivational speaker after a friend invited him to speak at a church. His first lecture was a success and he was invited to speak at other churches and events. Nick became famous for his inspiring talks on motivation, self-improvement, and faith in God. In his talks, Nick shares his life story and his experiences finding hope and purpose through faith in God. He encourages people to never give up on their dreams and believe in themselves no matter what the circumstances. His talks have inspired millions of people around the world and made him one of the most sought-after motivational speakers. Nick Vujicic is the author of several books that help people find hope and purpose in their lives. His books are based on his own experiences and his faith in God. They offer inspiration and motivation to overcome personal challenges and find happiness and fulfillment. One of Nick's most famous books is Life Without Limits, which became an international bestseller. In this book, Nick shares his life story and the lessons he's learned about overcoming adversity and finding purpose and meaning in your life. He encourages readers to dream big, believe in themselves, and never give up on their dreams. Other books written by Nick include Unstoppable, Love Without Limits, and The Power of Unstoppable Faith. Each of these books offers a unique perspective on overcoming challenges and finding hope and purpose in our lives. In summary, Nick Vujicic's books are an inspiring source of motivation and encouragement for people facing difficulties and challenges in their lives. His teachings are based on his own journey of resilience and his faith in God, and offer a powerful message of hope and limitless possibilities. Nick Vujicic is an inspiration to millions of people around the world with his story of resilience and perseverance. Despite being born without arms and legs, Nick has never allowed his condition to stop him from chasing his dreams and finding purpose and happiness in his life. Along his journey, Nick learned the importance of self-belief and perseverance, and he found strength in his faith in God. He has become a renowned motivational speaker and author of several books that inspire and motivate people to overcome personal challenges and find happiness and fulfillment. Nick's story is proof that even in the face of the greatest difficulties, it is possible to find hope and purpose in our lives. It's important to remember that each of us has the power to choose how to deal with life's difficulties, and that perseverance and belief in oneself can help us overcome any obstacle. In summary, Nick Vujicic's story is an inspiring testament to courage, faith, and hope, and should serve as a source of encouragement to all people facing difficulties in their lives.